Welcome. God damn it, your boy said welcome to the Roosevelt show tonight. It's your boy Big LA, Hunted P Milo. We just came through for a little bit. Short time, not a long time. We're gonna drop some game on y'all. Now goddamn, let's get to it and let's get to the show. Please do enjoy. Like, share, sub up, tell a friend to go tell 10 and tell 10 more again. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Ah, Milo,
Man,
my
we gon-
Milo, what's happening?
Yeah. What's happening, man? We back in this thing, God dog, and I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you here. Ah, Honey P, what's going on, man? I know you know what I'm saying, you're not at your best right now, but it's okay. The Texans are gonna do it next year.
there we go with this shit.
He fucking
You
with
know
you
what? You know
already.
what? You know what? Hey, I was just saying. All I'm saying is what people been telling me about Tennessee, aka Houston Oilers, all my life.
I was down with him when they was the Oilers. That was my
I
favorite
mean,
team.
You should still be with them, even though they're
man,
Tennessee Titans. All we did was
one of the
move,
best jerseys around.
That broke my heart.
and now we rock the old school jersey. Don't you worry about nothing.
That
Why we
broke my
gotta do
heart
it?
when they moved, man. Bud Adams didn't
And you
need to
see
do
what
that
happened.
bullshit.
What happened, sir? Because the whole Houston Oilers wasn't popping it like that back in them days anyway. So let's talk about it.
They was
When
on fire
Tennessee
for a few
decided to
years.
wear those Oilers, a few, but when Tennessee decided to wear those Oiler jerseys to play against the Texans, they got their coach fired and they lost some fans, and they may lose Hopkins back to the Texans.
Hopkins ain't going nowhere. Knock
Ooh-wee.
it off. Stop playing.
There
Stop
be
playing.
some shit.
Hopkins
Hopkins
ain't going
and
nowhere.
Henry. Hopkins and Henry come back to Houston. Ooh wee. That'll be nice.
Mike Evans was at a Rockets game last night, sitting courtside,
Okay.
throwing up the
Okay,
H.
Milo. Okay, Milo. So let's break it down because when it comes, you a little bit old, you're a little bit older than us.
Right.
Is Tennessee the old Houston Oilers, or is the Texans the old Houston Oilers?
In my personal opinion, I think they should have did the Oilers brand like they did the Cleveland Browns brand. When Modell moved to Baltimore, made the Ravens, the NFL made the name stay in Cleveland. And when the
Mm.
expansion team came, they gave it the Cleveland Browns to the expansion team. You know what I mean? I think they should have did the same thing with Houston because they have a loyal, deep fan base to this day. I just bought a Warren Moon jersey. You know what I'm saying? The art,
Shout out Warren
it
Moon,
been
one of the
hard for me
greatest
to
ever
get down
do it.
with the Texans. I ain't gonna lie. It been hard for me to get down with the Texans. They should be named the Houston Oilers. They will have extra fans overnight.
I don't think that. I don't know. They probably felt like we gonna move the team to Tennessee and give them a new name and see what happens. Which I
Yeah.
feel like at least there should be at least 40 teams in the NFL. Anyway, that's just my thing about it. But hey,
Tennessee should
now
get that name to Houston Texans, and they get rid of the Texans, and they become the Houston Oilers again. That would energize the whole city. You know, Love You Blue was a big thing. Earl Campbell was a big thing. Warren Moon was a big thing. That shit was big down here, man.
mm, I do notice that Texas fans are like Detroit fans. Y'all stick behind your team no matter what. That I did notice.
Yeah,
Now before we got on this thing,
yeah.
I just got told some information I wouldn't believe unless it came out of his mouth. Honey P, you said you didn't know what Bumpy Face was. Now, people in the comments,
No, I
in the
didn't.
chat, you did. This man said he don't know what Bumpy Face is, and that hurt my heart. Cause I'm 36. I'm 36, and I know what Bumpy Face is. One of my
I'm
children
50.
was one of my children was conceived on Bumpy Face and Pretty Ricky. So I'm not understanding. My brother, what did y'all call it back then, Honey P? If that's okay.
I think by the time Hunter P came out, it was just gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? They stopped saying bumping face.
Nah,
What
Snoop
you
Dogg them
mean?
just started saying gin and
Honey
juice.
P is a slight bit older than me. I'm trying to
He
understand
should
this right
know
here.
his bumping face is Seagram gin, the bottle with the bumps all on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
hey Milo, I know about gin. My grandma was a heavy Seagram's gin drinker. She just always say, "Go grab me some gin." I didn't know about a bumpy face. Have I drank gin before? Yeah, not no Seagram's. I was more of a Tanqueray type of guy.
Oh, that's why you don't know about bumpy
That's
face.
why. That's the only reason why
That's
his
why,
family was
because if
drinking
you'd have drank,
Tanqueray.
if you'd have drank Seagrams, you'd have called it bumpy face too. Hell, I know some store clerks that call it bumpy face. They don't call
Yeah,
it gin. They don't call it gin. You want to fit for the bumpy face, huh?
yeah,
Straight
yeah.
up. Rose,
Well,
man,
I don't mean
Rose,
no harm.
Rose.
The stores I go to, the Hispanic guys don't call it bumpy face.
They
You
don't know
know
shit about it.
what? You know
Bumping
what?
face is like liquid Viagra. You know what I mean? Like,
What's good, big bro? Hey, man, Honey P didn't know
yeah.
Jim was called bumpy face. How you feel about that, Rose? I'm just saying.
Tell Rose go get a horizontal and watch some videos of the DR.
Wow, that's what's on your heart tonight, good buddy. Oh, come on, now. Oh Lord. Okay, okay. I'm here with my guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to that bumpy
Hey,
face, Honey P.
hey, I got a question for y'all, man.
Okay.
What we talking about?
Now, it's more of my opinion and a question. Now, my opinion on this is, the 3 soldiers that lost their lives over there due to that drone attack, may they rest in peace. I mean, do y'all feel like America should retaliate to this quick, or have they retaliated fast enough? And I say that to say this. These were 3 black soldiers that were killed in that attack. I'm not sure of the race of the other ones who were injured.
Where was the attack?
It was over in the
They say it
base,
was in
if I'm not
Jordan.
mistaken.
They say it was in Jordan.
Yeah.
But it's really in Syria. It's on the border of Jordan and Syria. The reason they said Jordan, because if they told the truth, we got a base in Syria, an illegal base. The country Syria asked us not to be there, asked us to leave.
And
We in there and we stealing their oil. We took over their oil fields, and America's literally stealing their oil and selling and making profit. That's some shady shit. So the question should be asked, why them soldiers was there to get bombed in the first place? That's gonna open up Pandora's box. You know what I mean? They don't want to put that on TV. I know they was black and all that, but the Biden and they policies put them people in harm's way for some illegal, stupid shit.
Well, I'm gonna say this before we get any deeper. Viewers' discretion is advised. If you cannot handle the subject of the topic, I would advise you to please take a break, come back in about 10 minutes, maybe 15, and we'll be at a topic that you might like, or you might
Right.
have the discretion to want to hear. Now that I got that out
let's
the
be
way,
real. Shit, if they ain't watching the news and seeing this shit.
Go ahead, P.
No, I didn't have nothing to say. I was just saying, like, it's kind of crazy, a lot of this stuff that's going on that we speak about is fact, truth of stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? I mean, that's been displayed over mass media all last 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, or even more. But
well,
I said it's just wild, man. Like damn, man.
I guarantee you they're gonna come
Did,
back.
did you? I'm gonna tell you something. Did you notice? They did not bomb Iran. They were talking shit about Iran, talking about Iran gave them rebels the arms to kill the Americans. They didn't bomb Iran. They bombed Syria and other shit, because if they bomb Iran, they're zone. Lil Yemen shutting down traffic in the sea from moving. Iran is 20 times stronger than Yemen. If they'd have bombed Iran already said we're gonna retaliate. they'll shut down all oil traffic coming out of the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? That's 40% of the oil. So if they'd have bombed Iran, Iran would have retaliated, went back and forth with Iran, overnight, gasoline probably been $20 an hour. I mean, $20 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? Biden them ain't stupid. They over there doing some shit they ain't supposed to be doing, but they used CNN, Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS to brainwash us. They tell us some bullshit and we believe it. But my major in college was international studies, so I know the history of this region and what's really going on. We shouldn't be over there meddling with them folk. We supporting Israel and Israel doing some fucked up shit, genocide, killing them Palestinians in their own land, and that's just the result of that. American soldiers in the way getting killed. We're over there trying to help Israel out on some bullshit, and that's what it is.
I think it's for a check. If you ask me, I think it's for a check. They sent us over there, just like with Bin Laden, bro. Bin Laden wasn't a wanted man until Obama got in office, and they've been doing slick stuff over there. They've been doing slick stuff, been sending slick shots over here to America, all that. Now all of a sudden, you put a black man in the role, and now he's wanted. Now we're searching for him. Now we over there going to war for what? Weapons of mass
Yeah,
destruction.
it happened before that with Bush Jr. But what
You
I'm
found you
saying
found
is,
you found a man in a cave.
mm,
In a cave.
what
with an unlimited
they actually
supply of
found him in the
meat.
house. They actually found him in the house, and they killed him in the house. But what they tell us here, they use our patriotism against us. Like we like go America, we love America. So whatever America we or whatever America do, we support it overseas, not knowing America be doing some messed up stuff. Sort of like what prosperity preachers do. They use your love of God against you to get money out of you. They using your love for some wicked shit. They using our love for America for some wicked shit. What they doing over there in the Middle East is against what you really believe as a person, as an individual. You wouldn't believe in killing women and children and babies. You wouldn't even support that. Israel the other day went in the hospital disguised as nurses and doctors and killed people who was in a coma and killed people in their hospital bed. We supported some fucked up shit. So the Arabs like, man, we tired of y'all killing our brothers. So they responding. They been provoked. They not doing this shit out the blue. They been provoked. And then when they retaliate for some bullshit that we did or we support, we like, man, they wrong. Nah, they been provoked.
That's like poking the bear and then wonder why the bear attacked you.
Correct. That's what's going on right now. You know.
On to some other news that I think Honey P might like. Let me see. They tried to compare Peter Pan to Epstein Island. That's why I think Honey P gonna like this one. They compared Pinocchio and the island Pinocchio went to with all them kids to Epstein Island. What's y'all take on that?
I mean, all of that stuff is kind of crazy and just weird. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much other shit you could be talking about in the news nowadays, and they display some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you comparing Epstein Island to Peter Pan. Like, come on, man. What kind of shit is that?
I mean, it's funny. It's a little far fetched, but if you look at it, it has the same deal. An island where everybody could go do what they want to. It ain't no rules, no questions. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing. What was Peter Pan? A land where kids could go do what they want to, gamble, smoke, whatever the case may be. No questions asked, no penalties.
Yeah.
So I get I get the ideology of it. I'll say that. What you think about it, Milo?
That dude Epstein was a sick son of a gun, and the people who went to his island was some sick son of a guns. All them names that's been released, even though we may like them, admire them because they rich, they sick. They on some sick shit. You know what I mean? And half of them should probably be prosecuted and go to jail for what they've been doing over there. So they trying to minimize, water down what was going on in Epstein Island and separate themselves from it. There's a lot of powerful people went over there. Yeah, I saw the list of people who was over there. The, the
I
woman,
seen
the
some of
woman
them
who was
lists.
down with him testified, she was getting 13, 14, 15-year-old little girls for them and little boys. You know what I'm saying? For them to mess with while they was over there on that island. Like it wasn't no law. And a lot of people was taking trips over there to sleep with them youngsters, doing some underhand, illegal, foul stuff. People that we supposed to admire is people we should be admiring. I'll leave it right there.
That list was long. I even saw my gardener on that list. That's how many people was on that shit.
Yeah.
Man,
That's just crazy though, man. Like, I mean, that shit is still going on, man. And like, do you prosecute the parents of the girls who sent their children to R. Kelly's house?
Yeah. And the people who slept with them. They got R. Kelly. Why they didn't get everybody on that Epstein list? Because there's too many rich son of a guns,
because
too many
some of them people,
billionaires.
that
Yeah.
part, that part,
Well,
billionaires,
Hmm.
well,
politicians,
them black
congressmen.
people that's on the list, they shaking because they know. At the end of the day, if anybody gonna go, that's it. They gonna be first. Like Chris Tucker, he did an interview or something. It's on YouTube. You can pull it up. He said, he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what
He
it was. You know
lying.
what I'm saying? Like that.
He was there to see it. How you don't know what's going on? He there to see what's happening. Oprah was on that list. Whole bunch of people. One of the British royal families, Prince Andrew, was on that list. It's crazy. Bill Gates was on that list. You know, that shit. Wow. I'm
They
glad
You know
I
not
what
gonna
wasn't
though?
say
on that
nothing, don't
list.
say nothing, because you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised who
Well,
at the
hey,
very
hey,
top of the list. These so-called
what'd
world
you say,
leaders.
Milo? That ain't the DR.
I'm glad I wasn't on that list. I wouldn't have fell for that. But like, what? 13, 14, 15 year olds? Nah, man, I passed. I can get 25, 26-year olds that satisfy me, fulfill me, consensual adults, 30-year-old women. Why am I messing with some babies for? You gotta have a sick mind. Think about that. You gotta have a sick mind to get aroused and lay down with some babies, basically. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a sick son of a gun to do that, in my opinion. What y'all think? You know, and these people who was leading the country, leading the nation, rich, um, people that they teach us to admire, it's some untrustworthy people, you know. That's crazy.
I feel like
Man,
the people will never get punished. Some people will get punished because when it come to organizations like that, and I call it an organization because of the people that was up there with Epstein.
Right.
Them people gonna get hit. They gonna take the abrupt of everything. Them rich people, them people that's up top, they gonna go to what they call it, uh, a country club, if you will, to live out the rest of their sentences or punishments of this, or they
Mhm.
cooperate to get more people took down that was a part of it.
Man, them people gonna
But I
get
get
away with all that stuff.
all that stuff. Hey, that's just like
That-
that gynecologist. I think for the Olympics or something today. I'm not, if I'm not mistaken, he was supposed to be on trial, face life for, you know, messing with them girl athletes, but he died in jail before his arraignment. So it's like they say case drop now.
Correct. Like they made sure Epstein, a young healthy man, died in jail. You know, because he was like, "Hold up, how y'all lock me up? I'm a billionaire too. Like, y'all, why y'all use me as a scapegoat?" You know, he was gonna talk. That's why they offed him, in my opinion, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Epstein didn't
Yeah,
off himself. I
it's
don't care
just
what they say.
mysterious.
He didn't off himself.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
you
I'm
know,
gonna, I'm gonna leave that right there.
you can, you know, I agree with you. I agree with you, Big LA. It could go both
Milo know
ways. Like they
why.
say, it's either hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's crazy. I just want to know, how does somebody kill themselves under the watch of the correctional officers? Or, you know, they got cameras in there. So how do y'all allow somebody to do that?
It's cool.
You
50 years
already
it'll
know.
come out that it'll come out 50 years from now that somebody spiked his food.
Yeah.
Because I highly doubt, just like Honey P said, that man didn't have enough time to do all that like that, and somebody not see something.
He couldn't do all that by himself either. He had a lot of people
I got a
helping him.
Oh yeah, that's called payroll. Payroll.
What's the next question, Mr. Big LA?
He walked out the back door. Oh, Don, I don't know now. I don't know now. He dead. I give it that. He dead for sure. Unless on the back end they faked his death, put a fake body there, and now he's back on his island.
Hey, you never know. Hey, shit, you're a billionaire. You got the
Right, right.
capability of getting that done.
But wouldn't you think they would freeze all his
Damn,
accounts and
that's just,
assets at that point?
you don't think he got some cash laying around somewhere? If he a billionaire, now if you're a billionaire, are you going to have all your money tied up into somewhere where they can freeze it, or you're not going to have some kind of cash sitting around?
It depends on who you are. I think it depends on who you are. Because I don't think at that level, that means you have to pay somebody to watch the money that you got laying around. What if who can't suck a mean one gotta take the it's more homosexual, and people that do stuff with kids in Hollywood and other elites, then you wouldn't believe. Well, I get that. I get what you're trying to say.
I got a question. Well, a statement, question, topic. What about this stupid
We'll come.
chick, Fannie Willis, the district attorney in Fulton County in Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? They about to take her down, the one who was prosecuting Trump for election interference in Georgia. This chick stupid. You haven't heard what's going on with her?
You talking about
Wasn't
going
she
Anyway,
out there
banging
to them
somebody?
police?
look, you
She was
know,
having sex
if
with
you
somebody, wasn't she?
right, if you prosecuting Trump, you got to make sure your nose clean. You know what I mean? And she was her man, he was married. She was a side piece, but she got power. So she took the man who she was banging and he married, made him one of the lead prosecutors. He a trial lawyer, 1-800 if you heard, call this number. He ain't got nothing to do with no RICO case, no criminal case. He never even prosecuted these type of cases. She made him the lead prosecutor. In 2 years, paid him 600 something, almost $700,000. After she paid him, they taking trips to the Bahamas and overseas and all this shit. That woman's stupid. They got her. The state house in Georgia going after, the feds going after. They about to take her down. She gonna wind up in prison trying to prosecute Trump. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That's that black boss bitch energy, in my opinion, gone wrong. You know, she stepped up for them liberals, them
Damn.
white liberals, to try to take down Trump, to stop him from running. And she done backfired on her. She should have knew the if she was gonna do some shit like that, make sure everything in her life was straight. But it wasn't. Now they got her dumb ass.
I feel like she got too much power. She abused it, and now they gonna get her ass up out of here.
Oh yeah, she gone. They talking about 1 to 5 years. She gonna go to prison for having sex
Yep.
and paying her man.
Hard time.
Damn.
And it's stupid. Like I agree with you, Milo. I'm not saying it in a place just because she's a black woman, just in a sense, she need to stay in her fucking place. Like, what are you doing? Like you said, you gotta have all your dots in a row for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't go after that man and pulling some BS.
You better live like a nun, and don't get none for a couple of years till it's over. You know what I mean? Because you know they're gonna have your life under a microscope, scrutinizing every dollar, every move you make. They got private investigators watching her. Trump got a team of lawyers. His lawyers stronger, more powerful than anybody work for the district attorney's office. You know what I'm saying? They get paid thousands of dollars an hour. She done messed up. Not only is she about to get kicked off this case, you know, what she did gonna really wind up letting Trump go free. And also she gonna wind up in jail. She gonna wind up in jail because of this shit. That's crazy.
Nope. She gonna do. She
Yeah,
gonna do what.
she gonna
She gonna do what her predecessor showed her to do. Let somebody else take the fall, and you just fall back and act like and play stupid.
I
what
would
you say,
say
Big
that, but
LA, her predecessor put a tail on the motherfucker.
I, I would
Hey,
agree with you.
hey, man.
However,
Amen.
Georgia is a red state. Is majority Republicans in Georgia who in the state house, the state legislature. They coming after her. They done already started impeachment process, criminal charges next. She fucked. She need to go on and resign right now. She trying to fight it. She just put out a response to what the accusation against her. She trying to fight it. Woman, they got you. You don't realize when they got you. Somebody
She
need to
said she
pull her
gonna
coat
see
and
it
say,
through.
look
She gonna
here,
see it
sister,
through
they
to
got you.
the end.
You need to fall back. Yeah.
Evidently, she
She
don't
said she gonna
realize
see
she's
it
still
through, my
trying to
boy.
fight it. And that's crazy.
She
And she doing all this behind old boy who was smacking them cheeks up. She gonna put her whole livelihood at risk for this, trying to get this man, and now you didn't put yourself in hot ass water.
a billionaire
She
white
went up
man,
in that. She went up in
ex-president,
that little room and said, "I love him."
and they
She
got
said, "I
court,
love him," and that's what it went.
they got records of her going to the White House to talk about them before she prosecuted them. So they talking about a conspiracy to take Trump down, which it is. We know it is. They trying to knock out their political rival. We talked about it on the last show, but her dumb ass stepped up to the plate to do them white liberals business, and now they put her out there, and now she about to get screwed. She ain't the only one. That chick in New York, that black dude in New York, that black dude in Florida. Everybody prosecuting Trump is black. Do y'all understand that? The liberals to push them black guys and women out there as tools to do their dirty work because they already know the people done messed their career up trying to go after Trump, man. They done
Oh
messed
shoot,
up.
let's talk about it. It's been that
Yep.
way. It's been that
And
way.
them fucking Sambos is out there doing it.
Dumb motherfuckers. How you fall for that shit? I don't get it. White supremacy is still real. You know what I'm saying? Racism is still real, and they gonna destroy you. They coming after you, and they got her now. They ain't gonna let that go. They got her.
It just
Somebody
boils
got
down to what they
somebody got
say,
to
man.
take the hit
How
for it.
stupid can you be?
Because somebody got to take the
Yeah,
hit
it's gonna be
for it,
her.
and they not gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They not gonna put themselves out there, and they've been doing shit like this for centuries.
Right. You know.
And what's messed up is she thinks she gonna get special treatment. They gonna throw her ass in there with it, Georgia, Fulton County with the rest of the motherfuckers. They ain't gonna give her no kind of special treatment.
On
None.
Rice Street, RICE, Rice Street is where the jail at. You know, the people in Georgia say Rice Street because they don't know how to say rice. You know, like they say criminal
Yeah.
instead of Christmas. Criminal. She
I
can be on
see
Rice Street.
you.
Where she gonna be in the same jail with Young Thug. She put Young Thug in there in jail. She gonna be in there with him.
Oh
Hey,
Lord,
what's the blade in Georgia?
The
sir.
Blade, Stewart Avenue.
Stewart Avenue.
I don't even
I
want to
think
know
they
how you
changed
know
the
that,
name. They called
Milo.
it something else, Metropolitan or something. But old school, it was Stewart Ave. She walking up and down Stewart Ave. Goddamn, that's a shame. I don't understand. And then she from Inglewood. She from LA, come to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And do that stupid shit. God damn. Come on, Fannie Willis.
We do not. We do not condone her.
Dude, y'all don't even claim her no more.
We do not condone her. You know what I'm saying? We do not. We do not speak
I
for
don't
her.
even
You
know
know
who
what I'm
you're
saying?
talking about.
That part. Who? What her name?
Fannie Willis. About to
Mm-mm.
go down over being a powerful side chick. Crazy.
Damn. Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
damn. I,
They
damn.
got
That
receipts.
tip and
They
that
got
grease hole,
receipts.
she went crazy.
Look, they got
100p.
receipts from the hotel Hunter side dude was in the
Oh my God.
Bahamas. They got all type of receipts from money he done spent on her that she put in position to get. You know how all this started? His wife found out he was messing with her and filed for divorce. And she got they subpoenaed her to testify in a divorce case. And as a district attorney, you can't lie under oath. You go to jail, lose your job. So she testified, I think on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And if she lies, she gonna go to jail. If she tell the truth, she gonna go to jail. She fucked.
The
Oh
truth ain't
shit.
setting her free this time.
No. They got her.
She gonna find a way. I think she gonna find a way.
Okay. We'll see.
She gonna put it off on that side piece. What you mean?
She gonna throw him
Yeah,
under the bus,
shit.
and they still gonna get her.
He said no, ain't no way about it. She gonna get this work.
They got her, man. They got her in a vice grip. She can't get out.
At all. She better go to the DR.
They took the passport, honey. Passport gone. Passport been gone.
Passport gone. She can't leave the country.
Hey,
Let,
speaking
let me
of
find out. Let me
passports
find
and
out her
stuff,
little side piece. Not even answering the phone no more. Talking about girl. You know I got a family.
I was listening to another podcast, and it was like, "Do you think they still messing around after all that shit came out?"
If
I
he's
don't
smart,
know,
he
but
wouldn't. If
if
he's
you
smart, he
smart,
wouldn't.
you'll stay away from that dude, and he'll stay away from her. But the way she moving, she probably still seeing that dude. You know what I mean?
and
Allegedly.
I don't get some of these women. Not speaking about her, just a lot of women in general. Like you get some women who say I'm doing, I'm doing big shit, I'm doing this and that, and a lot of these women be sitting, oh, I got a good man, and they know the dude married. Like, and y'all talking about, oh, I'm a smart woman, I'm this and that, and you throwing your life away behind a married guy. Like, come on, man. Like, it just
She go home
amazes
to
me,
little
man. Like, I
baby
think
every night.
some
You talking about you smart?
talking about you smart, and she like, I'm that nigga side piece, and you happy about it. like, come on, man. Like, are you crazy?
Think about it. She'd have worked her way up through the legal system. She left Inglewood, got her bachelor's, went to law school, got her degree. This years of work she done built up to get to where she at now. To throw it all away was some bullshit. Somebody need to slap the shit out of her ass. Girl, what was you thinking? Do you know you
Hey,
trying to
it's a game.
prosecute one of the most powerful white men in the United States? What was you thinking?
Hey, Milo. Hey, what did Lawrence Fishburne say in that movie when they told him, "Oh, you finna go to jail"? He said, "Oh yeah. Now you want to get some act right."
It's too late. Too late. And I feel sorry for her, but I don't because she did some stupid shit, you know.
And it makes us all look bad. And you know what? And I hate to say it, we see it all the time. I see it in LA. You can go to the store, you go to any grocery store. We all know damn near LA is predominantly Hispanic now. When you go to the damn grocery store, you see some crazy cats come in there, Hispanic and black. But when they see some black person come in there acting crazy, they look at every other black person in there like y'all all the same. And I say, damn, man, that's kind of crazy how shit like that, they'll use that negative image of what somebody black did and represent us all rather than that positive image. And it goes on all the time.
Yeah. That we in the United States of America, that's what it is.
United States of bullshit, but um, well, you got to look at it, 100p, to an extent. Us as Americans, and I'm gonna say it that way, we do the same thing. They coming over here and taking our jobs. They taking our opportunities, and we say
I
that,
mean,
and they
me
just trying to live
personally,
the so-called American dream.
yeah, I have nothing against anybody who trying to come here and better themselves and their family. But I mean, and I'm not speaking this from the black side. I'm speaking this from some of my Hispanic partners who've all told me that, man, my mom and dad had to come here, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And they had to go through so much shit before they became citizens. And these are Hispanic people saying like it's kind of messed up that, damn, look at all I had to go through to get here. Some of these guys are mid 50, 60 years old. They went through a lot, they said, to get here legally and become citizens. He said, now it's like, damn, that's a slap in the face to some of us Hispanics. This is what one of my buddies told me a few days ago.
Yeah. People who come here the right way, we down with them. People who taking shortcuts, we can't be down with them. Um, they messing up the labor market, which we are a part of. They undermining us, depressing the wages. They don't have to pay us more because they got these illegal suckers who will work for cheap. It's messed up.
And why are they making sure the Haitians go back? Like y'all, you allowing everybody else to come through, but why are they allowed the Haitians? Remember that they sent them back quick. They made
Cause
video.
they
Remember they
black.
showed border patrol. They black. They showed
Cause
border
they
patrol
black.
wrangling them on horse.
Cause they black. No matter
That's
what the
all that is.
propaganda say, you hate black people more than you hate everybody else. That's the foundation of this shit.
Yeah, I remember in Rose. And you know what trips me out, man? Like, I say this all the time, how the men of different races can hate black men, but they love to sleep with a good-looking black thick sister.
Well, that been going on. Slave master was fucking black. Excuse my language. Was sleep with black women every night. They call them bed wenches. They can sleep with a black woman, wake up, and still practice white supremacy. That's what America is. You can't fuck racism away. It ain't how it happened. You know what I'm saying? We think because one individual person who non-black cool with us, that racism gone. No, this is a group dynamic. It ain't about that one non-black person who cool with you. That's not what it's about. That's food in you. You know, he know he food in you. You know what I'm saying? Push come and shove, they gonna support anti-black racism.
Every time.
Yep. Now, hey, let me ask both y'all this question. I know he's a cool guy, everything. I've never heard nothing bad about him. But did you think Travis Kelce was gonna marry that black girl he was with?
Nah. The higher he get, if he want to go to higher levels in a society, he had to drop her ass. He had to dump her. They let him know he was tripping. They said, okay, you got to play with her for a few years. That's cool. If you want to elevate, you got to drop that chick. So he dropped it because he wanted to elevate. Now he making commercials with the vaccine, talking about take the vaccine, all type of shit. You know, at the end of the day, he think he gonna go against all they people for you. Black people stupid. They think because you cool with somebody who non-black, they gonna go against their whole people just for you. Nah, that's very rare. Ain't too many John Browns on earth. John Brown was special. He was rare. Harper Spear wanted to get guns to black people to end slavery. That's a special white person. Most of them ain't gonna go against their family and their whole community just for you. They'll do it in your face, but overall they ain't gonna do it.
So you think at the end of
That's
the night
fact.
they still go? Yeah, well,
That's what it is. And they can feel fucked up doing it, but they gonna do it. Cause that's who they down with. That's the society they're a part of. We the ones, we black people are the only people who look for the God that's in us. We look for the God that's in us and other people. That's not how the world works. We naive when we operate that way. That's not how the world works.
Big fact. That's real shit, man. Like some black people need to snap out of that. I call it that Negro spiritual mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to. I'm gonna just turn this cheek. Yeah, he can keep hitting me. It ain't gonna phase me. I'm gonna keep pushing. You got to get out of that mentality, man. Like, come on.
We
Like.
the only true Americans. If you look at it that way, we're the only people who really believe in apple pie and American and all that. Nobody else operate like that. Hold up.
Real talk. And you know what's so crazy, Milo? I know a lot of people may not know it, but if you pay attention to the map we were speaking about earlier, going back to what's going on overseas, Israel is connected to the continent of Africa. And a lot of people don't even know that. So
that
before it
is.
Palestine, that's connected to the continent of Africa. Look at the continent of Africa. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of questions. I mean, a lot of answers to the questions people have is right there in their face. You know what I'm saying? Just got to pay attention. You know what I mean? They get overshadowed by a lot of stuff that's going on in society. A lot of people tend to pay attention to the negative, even in relationships. How many people be in relationships and they, instead of enjoying the time they have together with that person, they just waiting for the day that they gonna get fucked over. Oh, I know one day he or she gonna cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. We
Oh, that's a
gotta be prepared
guarantee.
more for the positive. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be prepared for the positive, especially as black people. We
You
always
gotta
looking for
take
the
your
letdown.
you gotta take your feelings out of it. It's about power. You talk about Israel. The people running Israel were not the religion is Hebrewism. The Hebrews of the Bible didn't look
Yeah,
like them European Jews who they showing you on TV right now. You know, research the Falasha Jews, the Falasha Hebrews. Ethiopia in Africa is the oldest Hebrew nation on earth. A lot of them Europeans were converts. They converted, changed, became Jews in Europe. Now they the face of it. You got Jews in Africa, you got Jews in India. You know what I'm talking about? But they
All
make you
over.
think all Jews is European or white looking. That ain't true. The majority of Hebrew people look like us.
Facts.
The ites, the
fact.
Canaanites, and all the people, them ites in the Bible, they was African mother suckers. You know what I'm saying? The Essenes, the group that they say Jesus came from, his name wasn't Jesus back then, it was Yeshua. The J wasn't even invented back then. But anyway, they were all of
Wasn't no
African
J.
descent. So when you see these Benjamin Netanyahu, the president or prime minister of Israel right now, he European. A lot of them come from Boston, New York, Paris, and they give them dual citizenship. So they citizen in the United States and they citizen in Israel. That's why they don't mind fucking over the Palestinians, the brown Arab Palestinians who were always in that land because they bring in the same mentality their ancestors had during apartheid, American apartheid, segregation, you know what I'm saying? Jim Crow era. That's the Jews who represent Israel now. The Israel of the Bible is not the same Israel of today. And a lot of religious Christian black people get that confused. They supporting some racist, anti-black, anti-non-European bullshit when you support Israel right now. Because they don't give a damn about the Bible. They killing them, they dropping 2,000-pound bombs on apartment complexes talking about they killing one person from Hamas. And they killing 300-400 men, women, and babies and children. I think like 67% of the people who died in this war, what they call a war going on right now, is women and children. Come on now. Come on now. We can't support this stuff. You know, you ain't where your humanity is, you
Crazy.
know.
Well,
Wrong
they get
being
told.
done.
I feel like if they don't, I feel they get told if they don't do it or they don't go along with it. That's when they get to telling you something gonna happen to you or something gonna happen to your family. Honestly,
Right.
because you know some of these groups they real tight knit. They real like what you got going on, what your people's got going on. You know what I mean? So that might be what it is.
That's what it is. But they tell us black people, no, no, don't do that all just for black people. Don't discriminate positively. Spend your money with black businesses. That's racist. Don't help other black people. That's racist. You're supposed to help everybody. We're the only people who operate that way. The only people operate. Everybody else operate to help them and promote their own group, you know. And we fall for it because we
And we spend the most money.
egalitarian. We want to love everybody, but everybody don't love us.
Fact.
So
Big fact.
with that being said, what y'all think could be done to change it?
It's
Some people ain't gonna
obvious, you know
change.
what I'm saying?
You got to. Some people got to get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, some people got to get in that mentality. Some people ain't gonna change. You know, real shit. Some people just stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, everybody ain't gonna change. I mean, the people that are. I mean, hey, more power to them. But that's the realization you got to come to, especially in this day and age. Look from 30 years ago. Especially you go to the black market. You got so many damn drugs now that people doing nowadays. They don't even know what day it is. So I
Yeah.
mean, you can't get too many people to change. Like I said before, I think one of the worst things they could have ever did, even though a lot of people indulge and use it, one of the worst things they could have did is legalize marijuana in California. Because I literally see people with $6 in their hand and you can hear their stomach growling. And I'm like, God dang, my brother, damn, should I get some weed or should I get something to eat? Like, are you really thinking?
Hmm.
Because they feel like they can come up on that $6 again and go get them something to eat. That's
Some
what
some
that
people
is.
lost and don't even know it. Like real talk. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people in the black community too. A lot of people try to help. They spend a lot of their time trying to help somebody that know that don't want help and can't be helped, rather than trying to help the people they can help.
What you think that could be from? They feel sorry for them people.
Well, people forget about the lost generation. Maybe Milo know what I'm talking about. That rock cocaine epidemic, we lost the generation. And what I mean by that is we lost a lot of knowledge during that epidemic, especially on the West Coast. The 80s and early 90s was a cold piece, man. Shit, man. You had people, doing crazy stuff for that thing. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of knowledge wasn't passed on during that era. So a lot of the millennials had it tougher. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, a lot of people on the West Coast. I can't speak for other states, but on the West Coast, a lot of the millennials had it tough because that era that was lost due to that drug epidemic, that street epidemic, gang bang epidemic. I mean, hell, the ladies of the night, the night epidemic. You know, how many partners we know or went to school with that we knew their moms was prostitutes, but we, you know, that's what she did, you know.
No comment. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And that makes sense. That make a lot of sense.
And that was done intentionally to destroy the power base in the black community. The power base in the black community was the black family. So they understood if they break up the black family, they could break up their power base. You know,
Everything else will
they
come
told
in
our
later.
gays, you know, your gayness was more important than being black. The feminists came in and told our women your femininity, your womanhood was more important than being black. You know what I'm saying? They attacked us in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways. The smart black folks, the smart niggas, they say your intelligence was more important than being black. You know, so they diluted the black community because the power base of black community was our unity. We had black families stand on the front line during the civil rights movement, fighting against that oppression and segregation and heavy, heavy racism. And it was like, we can't shake these people up. They fighting, they standing together. How we break them up? Well, you individualize them. You know, make people think they individuality, what they individually think about is more important than the group. A lot of people fail for that shit.
And some of them still falling for it.
Honey P not letting up on.
And no, I mean, because you know, some of the shit is you know, a lot of people egg on, I mean, like especially in the hoods all over. A lot of people egg on a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it strange that people don't want to hang around the buddies or girl that's friends? They don't want to hang around them that's doing something positive. They rather hang around the one that's gonna turn up and get them intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop leaning towards the negativity. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I'm the smartest one in the room, I don't want to be in that damn room.
Cause I can't learn nothing. I can't. I can't learn nothing. And all y'all gonna
Right.
do is bleed me for my little knowledge of what I know.
Yeah.
And I need
And
man.
that's a fact. And you know what's so crazy? Some people they rather be around or rather be that person with power because they know a lot of people fear somebody with power, but those people don't know that knowledge is actually more stronger than that power. You know what I'm saying? Like, gain you some knowledge, man. Like, people don't realize that. They don't know, oh, what do they mean by knowledge is power? Knowledge is power. And so I don't know what that is. Go get some fucking knowledge then.
Can't know how to buy a house if somebody don't teach you. And you could take over a whole community if don't nobody know how to fight against you if that's what you're doing. Knowledge.
Yeah. Right.
You can go ask 10 random brothers on the street from the ages of 21 to 30 and ask them, are you ready to fight? You as a real man, you would know what they talking about. You know, somebody come up to you, actually, my brother, are you ready to fight? First thing they gonna think about is fight. No, I got my burner. Oh, yeah, we can throw hands. Woo, woo, woo. They don't have the knowledge to know what this person is talking about.
When he talking about fighting, he talking about fighting for his people, fighting for his community. That don't have to be physical
At all.
at all. At all.
Some of the biggest fights in the world was fought without even leaving a damn room.
Major fact. People don't understand the conversation go a long way. But you gotta stand on what you're saying. You can't just say it for shits and giggles or say it to move the conversation along. You gotta actually stand on what you're talking about.
You got
a lot of them ain't gonna do that, P.
They not, because you know why? A lot of people nowadays who in positions to speak to the masses and have people listen to them, they've made it okay for people to be cowardly and turn your back on people just for your betterment. You know what I mean? They made it okay to, like back in the day, we grew up like, you don't snitch. You don't snitch, you know what I'm saying? But it's like
Stop
nowadays, it's like
tattletelling.
shit, you got cats doing, yeah, hey, stop telling. You grew up, that's what they're telling you. But nowadays, you got some cats who get into this shit nowadays, heavy into it. As soon as they get caught, they telling everybody.
Not knowing they still gonna hold you, dummy. Now they just
They
know they
gonna
got
hold
more
you.
people. Then now they know they got more people to go get because of your words.
You ain't seen the first 48. How many of them cats that get them there and tell on their buddy? Yeah, that was such and such. Yeah, we was riding over there to Checkers, and then he went around back and shit. He dropped that bottle, and next thing you know, yeah, I told him not to do it, but he had to do it. All right, thanks for the information. Then you see at the end what he get. He got 8 years for cooperating.
Oh man, I done seen somebody give up the whole squad for a pack of cigarettes and a goddamn Subway sandwich on the first 48.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
man, hey, when
So
hey, when I saw them cats bring this one cat some interstate barbecue in Memphis on one of them shows, I said, oh yeah, this nigga. He said, look, when y'all bring this food, y'all bring me a notepad also with 3 pens.
oh yeah, because I'm about to bleed the ink out of all these motherfuckers. And that's what they think it is. That's what they think is cool and okay. I was talking to one of my OGs yesterday. Like everything that's seen now. When I was coming up and the generations before me, gang banging and street life was the things you didn't see in the media, you didn't see on TV. You know what I'm saying? People it wasn't publicated the way it is now. Now you go on YouTube and so and so is talking about such and such, and now they in these different now you see different neighborhoods all over the world. They enhance this. They make it cool. When I was coming up, when my OGs was coming up, that ain't what it was. Originally, it was something to protect
And
your
what?
community.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was something that you police your own people so they know how to act right when they go in these other communities with other people. Now it's a Me Too thing. Oh, you're a part of the street life. Me too. Hey, let's go on YouTube and talk about it. Let's go on these other social platforms and talk about it. That's not what it was. That's not what
Everywhere.
it was for. Everywhere. That's not what it was for. When I first heard about YouTube, I didn't see no documentaries about my city like that.
Hell
I
no.
go on, hell no. Now you got these young kids, white, black, Hispanic, purple, blue, green, with a camera, and they walking through these same neighborhoods and same blocks, and they're showing you what's going on. These people, they want to be in front of a camera so bad they telling you what's going on. It ain't what it used to be, and it never will be again, if you ask me.
And you know what? Hey, Big LA, piggybacking off what you just said, and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I watch YouTube a lot, and I've seen some cats, y'all probably seen them too, go around to these different hoods and stuff like that, and say I'm here such and such with this, then he got a nice little setup. Not hating on him or nothing, but I say it's crazy. Y'all allow this guy, and I think he's like Russian or something like that. Y'all allow this guy to come to y'all hood, video in there, y'all throwing up gang signs, showing all your tats and shit like that. And I'm like, y'all allowing all these cats to come over there and do that, but y'all see a brother walk down the street. He could be coming from a prep school, dressed in a uniform. Y'all press him. Hey, cuz of blood, where you from? Oh, but y'all let everybody else
Who
walk up
your
in there like it
people?
ain't nothing.
Who your peoples? Where you stay? What school did you go to? And just because
All that.
dude walk in with a camera and maybe $500, that's gonna get split between maybe two people. You
Not
want to
even
tell
that. They're
him
gonna
that,
buy some BBQ.
man? Look, they're gonna buy some BBQ and colored bottles and call it a day.
We said
For real,
a
for real.
couple bottles of that bumpy face.
Okay, yeah, yeah, a couple bottles of bumpy face.
and, and it's sad, and that's what I say this all the time. Like we're so quick to support other people, like you say. Now, maybe if that's what he does, that's not saying what he does, but if he go with a couple $100 and boo this and that, look how much money he gonna make on y'all when he getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views on YouTube, but he giving you a couple $100 for y'all to run around and tell people, yeah, we got people coming into this hood, looking at us, yeah, we own some shit. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, you done sold yourself. You done sold what you claim you stand for. So how well do you stand for it if somebody wave a couple dollars in your face and you run for that?
They gonna flock to it like it ain't nothing.
It's hard out here. We got bills. Yeah, all right. Y'all took that 500, had a barbecue. Dude just made what just like what P said. Dude just made a hefty couple thousand on walking through your neighborhood, putting you on TV for the world to see.
And you know what? Just for people to get a broader view, some people may say, "Oh, how did this stuff work?" They wonder, how do some people get paid off of views on social media sites? And I ask myself that question too. And nowadays, because from 10 years ago, the view thing is a different game.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
um, if I'm not mistaken, I seen this YouTube video. Some guy, he was talking about the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp, the amount of views that accumulated. I think over 54, maybe close to 60 million views now. But I
I
think
think
this
it's
was at
59
53
million.
million views. 59 million. Okay, now when I seen this video, this was at 53 million views, which could possibly been like less than 8 days ago. Um, I think the amount of money they accumulated off that was close to 700,000 with 53 million views. So some people may say, that's it. But I mean, hey, that's it to sit down and talk shit and people view it and you make damn near $1 million off of it.
And that's one video of
That's
a
one.
2 hour and 40-minute conversation.
So
Nevertheless, of what they
with that
paid
being
Cat Williams
said,
to come sit down.
hey, tell you the truth, I've never heard. I mean, I'm not saying they don't pay these celebs. I mean, it seemed like Cat came there just with something to say, but you know, that just show you how powerful this media is. That's why I tell a lot of people when it comes to support, what's wrong with you sharing, liking something of somebody up and coming? You know what I mean? Is it a problem doing that? Because like I said before, your favorite celebrity, your favorite actor, your favorite actress, whatever, they were once an entertainer before they made it big. So the black dollar is powerful. We spend the most money in America. So if you want to generate it amongst your people, hey, do it. Not saying you have to. I no way, shape, or form. Whoever treats you with respect, whatever establishment shows you respect and makes you feel welcome, hey, you spend your money there, no matter what race they are. But the black dollar can circulate amongst us and everybody can prevail from it. That's just to
Facts.
show you how strong that media, that power in that media is. So like when people, especially everybody watching now, we appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like the views are appreciated and your view is powerful. Your view can help us get to the next level. It can help that person get to the next level. It can help the next person. You know what I'm saying? So just saying that to say this, like I say, 600, $700,000 off 53 million views. So your support, it will be noticed. Trust me.
In a major way. In a major way.
Oh man, damn, we over an hour already. Hour and 3 minutes, man. We ain't gonna be too much longer.
Hey,
But hey, Big LA, go ahead, man.
I I I say this. I'll start it off tonight. Help your people. Help your people and show your people that you give a damn for your own community. And you might see a change. It might not be a massive change, and it damn sure not gonna happen overnight. But I guarantee if us as a people come together and start putting back into our own communities the way we did in the years before, the decades and centuries before, we will be fine. We will get past whatever they trying to tell us we can't get past because we did it before. People just allow what they learn in school and what they get told to them to be right. That ain't always the key. That ain't always the answer. Milo, go ahead and give these people something good, some good news they can use, man.
Yeah, through all the bull you done been through, love is powerful. You know, find somebody to love. They want to break up families because families are important. As a man, find a woman you can love and build with her and y'all children, and do the right thing. Make the next best right decision because ain't nothing out there in the streets but a whole bunch of bull women, bull dudes. Find a person with good character and link up with them. And you be a person of good character. When some ignorant thoughts pop up in your mind, knock them down. Because at the end of the day, love is more powerful than anything. I had to learn that. I'm 50 years old. I had to learn that. I thought dealing with as many women as I could was cool. It ain't. Linking with one person and building with that one person is more powerful than anything. So find somebody you can love and you love them hard. Love them hard and let them love you hard. And that's gonna benefit generations you can't even see yet because y'all sticked and stayed together. Y'all connected and stayed together. You know, that's what life about. The family is the foundation of society. You have a family to get together, their block get together, their street get together, the neighborhood get together, the city get together, the state get together, the nation get together. You understand what I'm saying? Love is very powerful. And I know we hear all kind of messages like fuck that hoe, fuck that nigga, whoop, whoop, whoop. Fuck all that. At the end of the day, love is very powerful. You know, all these messages you hearing, gender warring between black men and black women, ignore that shit. Find a quality woman. She may not be the best looking woman. She may not be the finest woman. She a good woman. Beauty come from within. Hook up with her and you give your best to her while she give her best to you and everything gonna be all right. Cause the rest of this shit is bullshit. The grass ain't green on the other side. You ain't gonna find no better woman. You know what I mean? A lot of that shit is superficial. It took me 50 years or 40 something years to learn that. If you could learn that as a youngster, you're ahead of the game. You know, find a woman to stick with and stay with and build a family, cultivate your children, make them be great human beings, and everything gonna turn out all right. You're gonna deal with some bullshit, but fight through that bullshit and keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, it's about family. It's about loving the people who love you, treating the people who treat you good, you treat them good. That's what it's about. The rest of this is propaganda. They're trying to confuse our mind, make us deal with some bullshit, make us trip out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yeah.
gonna you eventually gonna get here. Get here sooner rather than later, because all the other shit is an illusion. That's what I got to say.
100p, man. Take us home, man. Take us home.
I mean, damn, man. Shit, I shouldn't have to say nothing after that. I tell you the truth. That was some real
I
shit,
know,
Milo.
right? I know, right?
uh,
How I'm supposed to add something
nah,
to that, man? But here we go.
yeah, I mean, like this real shit. I want to give this advice to the people who may be struggling in relationships, or anything. You know, I see this a lot, and I be saying, "Wow, man, if this person could do this and that, they probably be all right." let shit go. Stop holding on to grudges. Like you say, in life, family, relationship, let shit go. Some people holding on to grudges and holding on to stuff that's not helping them at all. If you know it's not working, try something different. You know what I'm saying? If your
Yeah,
car running bad off 89, go get 91. You know what I'm saying? You got to
yeah,
switch it up, man. You can't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. And that's the problem. A lot of people get comfortable with it. You know, you can't have I call it food stamp mind frame. You can't be having that $600 in stamps and like $200 in cash a month and figure, oh yeah, I'm gonna just ball when that shit coming. I'm gonna struggle the rest of the month. Nah, get off your ass, go out there, make it happen. And I ain't saying financially. You as a man, you make it happen. You go out there, you know what you want, respect what you want, and what you want gonna respect you in return.
yeah.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
And I
Well,
ain't ashamed to say that I love y'all, ignorant motherfuckers. I love y'all, stupid niggas.
I love y'all
Same
too. I
here.
love
Love
my
all y'all
bros.
too, man. And go to the
Shout out to
DR.
Roosevelt, man.
Go
That's
to the
Big Bro.
DR.
Like Big Bro Milo say, if you ain't never been, go ahead and get your life right and go ahead and go to the DR. I put it to you like this. Me and man gonna slide to the DR. You know what I'm saying? Me and man.
Everybody going to Columbia now.
It's
Hey,
true.
they better not go to
That nigga
Columbus.
ain't no
They
bullshit.
jacking niggas in Columbus. Stay away from there.
I'm good. I'm going to the DR. They not peeling. You
Yeah,
ain't hearing nobody getting peeled in the DR. I'm going to the DR.
correct.
Oh shit! Hey! You say ain't nobody getting peeled. I mean, I don't mean no harm. He's all right, but I watch that video every time. Big Poppy was sitting there eating his food in the DR, doing a little shuffle. The next thing you know, he you know, out of nowhere. I said, "Oh shit, it's going down in the DR."
That was a personal beef. He fucked over somebody or didn't give
Yeah,
somebody some money.
yeah, that was personal. That was personal, P. I don't know nobody out there, so it can't. So if somebody come do it
Well,
to me, it came from America.
Right.
motherfucker, broad daylight, basically. Just walked up on him and bow while he was eating his fucking arroz con pollo. That motherfucker put a slug up in his ass.
Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, people that did come in and view tonight and will view from tonight on, we appreciate y'all and we thank y'all. This from me, Big LA, 100 p.m. Milo, Roosevelt. This has been the Roosevelt Show. Like I said, like, share, sub up, tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell 10 more to tell 10 more again. We giving y'all some real games, some real gems out here. We doing this because we know what it is out here. We see what it was out here. Hey, soak up some and use some. Use it to the best of your ability. In the meantime, but in between time, we'll fuck with you.